What is going on, my fast friends? Welcome to the Moto-R channel. Today we are in the Moto-R garage with the 2021 Aprilia RS660, and in this install day, in this tutorial, we are going to be 1, switching out the windscreen, and 2, adding the USB port for cell phone charging onto the RS660. So I've always wanted to do this. It took me some time to actually get a windscreen because I wasn't sure if they're gonna come out with some more. But I decided to go ahead and start this project, bring you guys along with me on getting these things done. It's something I've been waiting to do, so we're gonna go ahead and do it today, and I'm gonna show you how. So first off, we have this windscreen from Puig. I still haven't opened it up, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and use my trusty old pocket knife, and we're gonna go ahead and open this box up and see, hopefully, that it's not damaged, and that we're able to go ahead and throw it onto the motorcycle. So the reason why I bought both of these together as a pair is because you can't put the USB port in there without actually taking out the windscreen. So I like to be efficient in the things that I do, and therefore I'm gonna go ahead and change the windscreen if I have to take out the windshield. Even though it may sound super easy to do, if you bought it in separate times, I decided to just go ahead and do it at the same time. So I elected for a Puig Race R light smoke windscreen. There you go. And you know what? I didn't even know that Puig shipped out of Arlington, Texas, which is here, suburb in the DFW. We're gonna go ahead and pop this open and take a look at it. Check that out, guys. That looks awesome. Kind of inspect it, make sure it doesn't have any scratches, and I'm gonna remove the film after I put it on. But that is the light smoke. The reason why I chose the light smoke is that if I am on a racetrack or riding aggressively, I still want to be able to see through the windscreen if I am at a full tucked position. If it's completely blacked out, even though it may look good, you can't really use it for that purpose. You have to lift your head above the windscreen, and therefore you can never really truly be in a full tucked position. We're gonna go ahead and put that aside, and we're gonna grab the USB port and we'll see what's in it. So I actually got this USB port from AF1 Racing, which is a Aprilia parts dealer and Aprilia dealership in Austin, Texas. Support a local business in your community, in your state, and they're just awesome people to work with. So on the package, looks like you got some zip ties and a screw in there. This right here is going to be the actual bracket for the USB port, and you have a rubber grommet that goes into the bracket that holds your USB port, protects it, secures it, and protects it from vibrations. And then you actually have the USB port right here. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. It has a protective weather cover. You can see that right there. And then it also has, looks like it is a plug and play type of device. So we just need to find the spot where this connects to, plug it up, finish the install, plug up the bracket, and it should work like it's supposed to, should. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up first. From some other videos that I've seen, they want you to install the rubber bracket or the grommet into the bracket first before you can actually get this thing in. Maybe if I put the wire through this way and I'm able to squeeze it in. So I'm not gonna lie, this can be a little frustrating, trying to get the USB through the grommet and through the bracket. It can be a little frustrating, but You just have to push it in there, guys. So now that we have that kind of installed together and we don't gotta worry about it, I'm gonna bring you to the bike and we're gonna switch out that windshield. All right, so for this, you're gonna need a star tool. Try to make you see it real quick. But you're gonna need a star tool or a star end right here. And then you're gonna wanna make sure you get the rubber grommet that's behind these screws so you don't drop them right below. Alright guys, so after we take out the windshield, we're going to need to take off this plate off for the dash, and you are going to need a T25 star. So we're going to go ahead and pull that out. And that way we can get behind the dash. And once we are behind the dash, we have access to all the wires. Alright, so what I want to do next is I want to be able to find the wire that connects to the USB port. Now we can also pull this dash out to kind of get a better look at things. So I'm guessing it's going to be this right here. Looks like it has a little protection cap. So we're going to go ahead and see if this works. There you go. And then that's going to be connected. So what I want to do is I want to be able to, before I actually install this completely, I want to be able to see if it works. I'm going to get a cable, I'm going to plug it up, I'm going to turn on the motorcycle, and I'm going to see if it charges my phone. Alright, so I got a cable right here. I'm going to go ahead and plug it up. I am going to grab my phone, and I got my phone right here. I'm gonna plug up that cable. It's not charging because the actual vehicle is off. I'm gonna go ahead and plug my keys in, and I'm gonna turn it on and see what happens. And there you go. Shows that it's charging and good to go. Now I'm gonna turn it off and see if it actually says that it's still charging. And it turned off. So that's awesome. You know, even if I accidentally left the phone plugged, that it won't keep charging. So we know it works. We know that is the right cable. So now all we have to do is figure out how we are going to mount this system. There is a place right here below the dash that allows for mounting. Now I'm gonna bring the camera. I think I found it. I think I know where it should be, so I can show it to y'all. Alright guys, so here's from this side right here. Try to make you see it. There's a hole right below the dash right here. There's a hole right under there. And I'm guessing that this will mount right below there. cable can run through that hole. So try to focus real quick. It'll be right here, and then the cable can come into the dash through here. So we got to get that screw into that hole to mount this deal right here. Other than the grommet and trying to get it in there, I think this is going to be the most challenging part of this process. I see the hole. You have a screw and then you have a locking nut. So I am going to have to get this nut inside, and what I can do is I can push this screw in, or I can push it through the other side. Actually, it might be easier if I push it through the other side. I think I figured it out. It's a T15. Try to hold that straight and get this to tighten up. It actually looks like it's working. There we go. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I at least run the wire the right way. And go ahead and hold this with a long nose. You gotta hold the locking bolt so that you can be able to lock it down completely. It looks like it's pretty solid right there. That's probably the hardest part of this install. It's just trying to get this tight and secured. I have the USB, the line coming into the dash through this hole, and then we're gonna put back the dash. And that's about it. Let's clean this up. Get everything back where it's supposed to be. Before I close this up, I'm probably gonna test it one more time and then turning the bike on once again. And there you go, it's charged. It's charging. Awesome. Get that plate set correctly. Doesn't really need much. As long as you get it aligned, you should be good. Alright guys, so my camera actually died before I was able to finish the windscreen. It's done, the USB port is done. If you have any questions, make sure you leave it down in the comments below. Follow me on Instagram at moto_ret, that's moto_ret. Comment, like, and subscribe if you like these videos, if you like these install videos, my reviews, and the Aprilia RS660, obviously, you should like it. Go ahead and throw me a like. And then go ahead and just subscribe. You might as well subscribe. I just want to thank you guys for following along with me on this install. You could have been doing anything in this entire world, and you chose to spend a little bit of that time with your boy. I'll see you guys in the next one, y'all. Peace.